You're having catarrh now, Abi?
Yes.
Let me tell you why.
Continue.
First of all, you need to understand that what might be wrong with you is what we call an upper respiratory tract infection. And it's usually very common during the cold seasons. For example, now that rain is falling up and down, you're sneezing, hurting, you're coughing. Some of you are having sore throat. One of the reasons it's happening to you is simply because your nose is no longer doing what it's supposed to do the way it's supposed to be doing it. Because your first defense against germs is actually what is inside your nose. Yes. There's immunity inside your nose, number one. And secondly, there's something like this. You used to move like this inside your nose. Yes, inside your respiratory tract. Oh, it's called cilia. The function of the cilia is to be able to clear the germs as it's happening, and it needs a warmer temperature in order to do that. The moment the temperature drops, there's cold, or you enter AC or something happens, it becomes sluggish by almost half, which means that the viruses and the bacteria that now enter your nose can now stay and infect you. Bam! The next thing, you're having cough, you're having catarrh, but it's not the cold that caused it, it's just the cold that made it easier for you to get it. Another thing about the cold season is that viruses can last longer. If they land on this place, they can stay for longer. They land on your doorknob, they stay for longer. They land on your phone screen, they can last there for a long period of time. As a matter of fact, they like it very much. So when your hand now touches all this thing and then you now touch your face, you touch your nose, you touch your mouth, you can now infect yourself by yourself. What do you now do to protect yourself? Your hand. Yes. Please wash your hands, Sakagi, because most times one of the ways you infect yourself during this season is by touching things that other people touch and then touching your nose and your face with it. The second thing you can do is that if you're actively coughing, you actively have an infection, stay in your house, because the more you're doing all those things, the more you can place other people at risk, especially in your workplace. For sure, anything that happens between you and HR is not my business. Then in order to also protect other people that are close to you, please cough into your elbow. Also, that is not an excuse for you to go and take antibiotics. Any small thing, you have run, you've put antibiotic inside your mouth. Some of those diseases are caused by viruses, and viruses will go on their own whether you like it or not. You don't need to abuse antibiotics for it, except it is indicated by a health professional. So please, my dear, don't let your catarrh become a catastrophe at the end of the day.